Good morning, Mr. Juan Baz. Up this beautiful morning. Today is Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2024. This morning I have a message for the people around the world, people in our communities. And this goes out to our Vice President, Kamala Harris. I want you to know that when Pharaoh was in power, he refused to do right by the Hebrew Israelites. His heart was wicked. His mind was wicked. Everything that he did while he was in charge, it was all about beating and slaving people. I want you to know this morning that Pharaoh was so hard-headed, so disrespectful, that he disrespected the Most High. God sent him 9 pledges through Moses to get his attention. And each one, he refused to let his people go. But that last pledge God sent upon his life, he took his son. He cut off his offspring. And that right there, what made Pharaoh changed his heart. Maybe for a couple of days until he realized that his child was no longer here on earth. And once he realized that his son was gone, he called all his armies to go after Moses and chased him, because his goal was to kill every last one of us, the Hebrewites. But God stopped him. When God put him through that test, God was moving him right along to his death when he went through the ocean, the Red Sea. And you know the story, God killed him. Same thing with this president that we are dealing with, Donald Trump. He's a guy that has that same heart, that same mentality. He hates. And we understand where he's coming from. This is why this election is so important, that every person get out and vote. Vote for what is right. Vote for women's rights. All these things we must do as a nation in healing. And let me tell you, when you ignore God's warning signs, don't you know God will send a pledge that wipe out everything? This is why you see Moses demonstrated that to him, but he could not acknowledge Moses because God had his whole mind on slaving. But I want to tell you this morning that I'm talking about Donald Trump. He's not going to surrender. We already seen what he did on October the 6th. He already made threats that he's going to turn this country upside down and attack American people like myself and others out there. But I want to thank the Republicans that woke up and realized that this man is going to do things that American people are not aware of. I just want the American people on election day, if you see anything or you see anything that's not right, call law enforcement immediately. You hear what I'm saying? Call law enforcement immediately and get people out of that zone where these people are going to try to attack. We already know what they're about. So our goal is to defend ourselves, defend our Constitution, defend our families out here in our communities. I want you to know that God is on our side. All right? Mr. Juan Baz for the people of God. Never give up on your dream and never give up on Jesus. Let's go.